Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mihir Shah once again with another video. In this video, we are going to discuss about the most important theory question that you need to study under the subject International Banking and Finance, also known as IBF. Again, a very important video for all the TYBBI Sem V student. Now, in this video, we have merged all the long answers and short notes that need to be studied for your examination point of view. I can guarantee you that if you all even study this many questions, you all will be able to score complete in this particular subject. So, chalo, let us see what are the various theory questions that you need to cover up. So, the important long answers and short notes together, okay, are noted one by one, chapter wise. So, first under module 1, where we have chapter number 1, 2 and 3. So, these are the questions that you need to cover up. First, explain the meaning of international finance and discuss its scope. Second, explain the importance of international finance. Third, explain the principle of international finance. Fourth, explain the meaning and components of balance of payment. Next, what is capital account convertibility and explain its advantages and disadvantages. Next, distinguish between fixed exchange rate and floating exchange rate system. So remember, under module 1 there are 3 chapters and all the question has been consolidated, okay, of all the 3 chapters. Next, explain the features of Bretton Woods system. Explain the reason for the collapse of Bretton Woods system. Very important topics, okay, these all are. Explain the features and advantages of gold standard system. They can even ask you write a short note on fixed exchange rate system. Next, what are the advantages and disadvantages of fixed exchange rate system? Then we can have define fixed exchange rate system and how is it different from flexible. So like a distinguish between. Similarly, they can have you a direct question also, distinguish between fixed and flexible exchange rate system. Okay, these are all the chapters that you need to, topics you need to cover up under module number 1. Next, module number 2, chapter number 4. What is offshore banking and what are the advantages and disadvantages? Next, we are discuss the problems and prospect of having offshore banking units in India. We can even have a short note on offshore banking unit. Distinguish between FDI and FPI. What is FDI, advantages and disadvantages? Explain the concept of euro currency and what are the advantages and disadvantages. What are the factors responsible for growth of euro currency market and distinguish between FDI and FII. Very important topics, okay. So learning distinguishes is very important because if you learn the distinguishes and by chance if any short note has appeared based on any one of the parts, you all can easily note down those all points and that becomes your short note, okay. Next, module number 2, chapter number 5. Distinguish between ADR and GDR. Then we have what is ADR, different types of ADR, types of risk, define GDR, okay, what are the issue mechanism of GDR, what is ADR and explain its levels, Indian Depository Receipts, that is IDR, and then we have explained the meaning of GDR and the parties involved in GDR. Okay, next, module number 2, chapter number 6, only 3 topics, types of Euro bonds, what is foreign bond and how is it different from euro bond, and a short note on foreign bond. So in this also again if you learn the distinguish, 2 answers is covered up and then only you need to learn the types. Next, module 3, chapter number 7. Explain the scope of Forex market. Distinguish between FERA and FEMA. Very important topic. Explain in detail the characteristic and features of Forex. Explain functions of FEDAI, that is FEDAI, in detail. Describe the features of FEMA and features of FERA. Explain the participants of Forex. Okay, write a short note on dealing room operation. This topic has come multiple times. And you can even have like a short note on FEMA. Next, module number 3, chapter number 8. Explain the types of foreign exchange quotations. Write a short note or answer in brief. The purchasing power parity. So same thing, discuss purchase power parity is nothing but the purchasing power parity. Then we have explained direct quotes and indirect quotes in Forex market. Now they are a part of quotation only, but then they can be asked separately also. Next, module number 4, chapter number 9. Explain risk management and state the risk faced by the companies, or explain the risk faced by corporates. Next, what is risk management, and explain the risk faced by banks, or what are the various Forex risks faced by international banks. What are the different types of country risk or the categories of country risk. Explain risk management through hedging. Then we come what is hedging and what are the internal and external method of hedging. Different parameters of country risk analysis, and lastly explain the meaning and advantages of foreign currency swap. Next, module number 5, chapter number 10. This is the last module. Chapters are few, but the 5th module is the last module. Explain the reason for internationalization of banks. Explain the advantages and disadvantages of cryptocurrency in detail, or they can even ask you write a short note on cryptocurrency, bitcoins, or types of cryptocurrency. Next, chapter number 11 under module number 5. List and explain the functions of international banking. Explain the features of international banking. Explain the role of central bank in international banking and business. What is letter of credit? Very important topic, has appeared n number of time in past papers. Explain different types of letter of credit. Explain the method of making international payment and distinguish between letter of credit and guarantee. Next, we have module number 5, chapter number 12. That's the last chapter. Explain the stages in loan syndication and the features of loan syndication. Then explain what are the various phases of loan syndication. Role of credit rating agency, very important. Basel norm, short note. Explain the role of LIBOR, the LIBOR, in international lending. Then we have explained the advantages of foreign portfolio management or investment. Discuss the structure of Indian Forex market. And lastly, explain the concept of offshore banking with reference to India. So these are all the long answers that needed to be covered up. And long answers and short notes that needed to be covered up. Okay. So in this I have not bifurcated the video in two parts where we have long answers separately and short answer, because this subject may all the answers which are long answers can come under short notes, all the short notes can come under long answer. Okay. So we had merged all the topics of from module 1 to module 5 based on long answers and short notes. Okay. Chalo, I hope everyone have noted down those topics. Chalo, with that we will be ending this video here. Thank you.